You finally meet someone emotionally available, and you pick a fight about dishes. Money starts coming in and you blow it on something you don't even want. You get calm for the first time in years, and it just feels wrong. Here's what's happening. Good things feel unsafe to your body. And there's nothing that you're doing that will change this. It's not your mind, it's your body. And until you fix that one thing, allowing good things to feel safe in our body, the vision boards, the affirmations, the manifestation rituals, they just can't stick. I'm Michelle Juanita Lamont. Welcome to this award-winning, nationally syndicated, top 1% globally podcast, Manifesting Miracles, with over 750,000 downloads and no guest or exchanges of marketing of any kind. Today, we are going to fix the problem. This episode, my love, is why you sabotage yourself when things are finally going good. It's our nervous system explained. So let me call out the 3 ways that this shows up, because I want you to recognize it in yourself. First, it's the brace. Things are going good, really good. And instead of enjoying it, you're just waiting. You're waiting for them to leave. You're waiting for the money to disappear. You're waiting for the other shoe. You can't receive it. You can't reset it. And you're white knuckling the good thing. What about pattern number 2? And this one was my number 1 trait. You go silent. You were building momentum, actually building it, and then you just stop. You don't post the video. You don't send the email. You don't follow up on the opportunity. From the outside, it looks like laziness, but it's not. It's just our safety ceiling. And another pattern, and this is a big one, you manufacture chaos. And I see this all the time with my one-on-one coaching clients and in my classes. Out of nowhere, you pick a fight. You make impulsive decisions. You blow the budget. You start 10 things and you finish none. You create a crisis because at least the crisis, it feels familiar. Now, here's the thing I need you to hear. You are not broken. You are not bad at manifesting. You are not self-destructive. Say it with me. I am not broken. I am not bad at manifesting. I am not self-destructive. Good job. First step. Your nervous system is doing exactly what it was trained to do. It's protecting you from the unfamiliar. And right now, the unfamiliar are the good things that you're looking to manifest. And so why does this happen? So our nervous system has one job, not your glow up, and definitely not your goals, and absolutely not your abundance. Survival, familiarity, repeat. Survival, familiarity, repeat. Survival, familiarity, repeat. Whatever your baseline was when you were young, chaos, unpredictability, critical, tense, scarcity, your body said, okay, this is where I feel the safest. I love this. This is what I know. This is what I understand. And I want to be here for a second, because this is what safety feels like in an unregulated nervous system. I grew up in an environment where there was no relaxing, and calm was not an option. There was never peace. So when I started having success, I'm talking about real success, my body would just tank it. I didn't understand why. I kept self-sabotaging in relationships, in money, in opportunities, until after episode 2, when I tried to unalive myself. I was a full-blown alcoholic, and I was addicted to porn. I couldn't have intimacy because I never healed from my sexual trauma as a child. I never healed from the fear of being abandoned because I was abandoned in an orphanage before my 11th birthday, and my father kept my brothers, my biological father. I did not understand calm and peace was something people had. It was always what is coming next, Michelle. And you better be fucking prepared. And until I got older, until I got into that bottom of the barrel, until it took where I wanted to leave my corporate safety job, I wanted to leave all of that and do this. I had to go back to school to learn the things that I'm teaching you now. Because it's not a mindset problem. It's a wiring problem. And here's where the nervous system regulation becomes the missing piece in everybody's manifestation game. You can say, I'm abundant over and over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times a day. But your body is running on fight or flight mode. And if your system is scanning for a threat, it cannot be in the receiver mode. All of these triggers, fight, flight, fear, fornicate, freeze, fawn, that shuts down our creativity. And if it shuts down intuition and it shuts down the part of your brain that feels and sees opportunity and says yes to this and yes to that, then what are you actually going to be able to say yes to? So when people ask me, why isn't manifestation working? The answer is almost always this. You're trying to create from survival mode. And survival mode, we always choose the familiar pain over the unfamiliar prosperity and peace. Always, every single time. And this is not a quote. That's a law in the nervous system. So how does this thing get triggered and why, right? I want to get tactical because I want you to catch this a lot earlier so you're not in a full blown out panic loop. So let's say that the trigger is receiving, and this is, believe it or not, a lot. It was mine. I was really bad at receiving. Great at giving. I would give you everything I had. If you needed anything, let me give it to you. Aunt Michelle, daughter, sister, wife, whatever it was, I needed nothing if you needed something. So when you receive compliments and help and love and money of intention, if you can't receive these small little things like a compliment, how can you receive the beach house or the money or the clients or the opportunities or anything else? Your body just won't allow it. And the signs you have of receiving that wound, you deflect compliments instantly. Somebody says something, you're like, oh, I love your shoes. Oh, I love your hat. Oh, I love your bag. You say, oh, it was nothing when you do something really well. You feel exposed when somebody actually sees you and actually cares about you. You feel guilty when someone helps you. You downplay wins before anyone else can. That isn't humility, babe. This is your nervous system saying, don't let it in. You'll like it, and then it will be taken away. And if you can't receive a compliment, you can't receive a miracle. It's the same muscle. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference between thank you for saying that and thank you, universe. If receiving feels unsafe in small moments, it feels unsafe in big ones too. That is not a manifesting problem. That is a receiving wound, and it's fixable. So the next trigger I want to talk about, it's finally working. The momentum is here. You know that exact moment. Things are clicking. You're building. It feels real. And then you disappear on yourself. You stop posting consistently. You don't follow up. You ghost your own goals. It feels like procrastination. It feels like fear of success. But what it actually is that your nervous system is hitting its safety ceiling. You have gone as far as your body believes is allowed. You didn't lose motivation. You hit the nervous system ceiling the moment things start actually working. It's when the body pulls the brake. Not because you don't want it, because you've never been here before. And the unfamiliar, it feels like danger. That's why consistency In somatic issues, it's not discipline. It's working with your body. You don't need more willpower. You need to teach your body that momentum is safe. And so let's go into the third trigger. And this is the one that I have to give to my high achieving type A personality people all the time. Calmness. They don't understand it. They don't get it. They don't know why it doesn't feel safe to just sit on the couch and enjoy some TV or sit outside and sip a cup of tea and look at the stars or read a book or go for a walk. Well, I don't deserve it. And then they have to give themselves an excuse. Well, I really need to exercise, so I need to go to the gym and I need to do this and I need to do that. That is all you understanding that not understanding that rest is revenue. Rest is relief. Rest is resetting. And when you're calm, and this one is always overlooked, you don't understand why you feel that way. So if you grew up in stress, or if you've been in stress so long that it always feels like the other shoe is going to drop, calm does not feel like a relief. So your system manufactures noise. You scroll, you pick the fight, you create the drama, not because you want chaos, but because your nervous system doesn't know how to be in peace yet. Some of you aren't self-sabotaging. You're just addicted to the frequency of stress. Calm feels like something's wrong. Quiet feels like the calm before the storm. So you fill it. You manufacture urgency. You create noise. This is not a character flaw. That is a nervous system that was never, ever, 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 ever taught that peace is the destination, not the warning sign to be aware of. And what do we do with all of this knowledge? I'm going to give you the 7 steps. So here is what you came for. This is the exact sequence that I use and teach when self-sabotaging comes online. Let's go into it. Step 1, name the moment. Name it, name it, name it. All right. This is your nervous system, not your intuition. Say it with me. This is my nervous system, not my intuition, Michelle, because sabotage is a masterful liar. Oh, the devil in the details. It sounds like wisdom, and it says, be realistic. Don't get excited. Don't trust it. Protect yourself, Michelle. Well, that's your baseline trying to win. So name it. I'm bracing for. I'm scanning for. I'm trying to return to the familiarity of what? And when you name it, you take it from the unconscious to the conscious. And baby, that's where everything starts to change. So the second thing I want you to do is a 90-second nervous system reset. Do it immediately after you name it. Inhale through your nose for 4. Exhale slowly 6 to 8 times. Repeat this 6 times. So what it is the inhale is short and the exhale is long. The inhale is short and the exhale is long. The longer the exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, you're sending a direct signal to your body. We are not in danger. We are expanding. We are not in danger. In through the nose short, out through the mouth long. In through the nose short, out through the mouth long. This isn't a concept. This is an actual tool that we learn to use when our nervous system is out of whack. So use it. And then micro receiving practices. All right. We got to start training the body that it's so good to go on these little side quests and get all of this riz. Your nervous system doesn't learn from one big moment. It learns from repetition. So we start small. 1 micro receiving action per day for 7 days. Accept a compliment. Next time somebody says something to you, just say thank you. Hold it. Nothing else. Let someone help you without explaining yourself or feeling guilty. Hey, would you mind picking this up for me at CVS or wherever, Yeah, sure, no problem. That's it. Thank you. Receive money without immediately spending, panicking, or giving it away. Receive a win and don't immediately move the goalpost, okay? This is something that I see overachievers doing all the time. Well, if I got 10,000 downloads this month, I need 15. If I got 15, I need 30. And the thing is that your nervous system can't hold the next one and the next one and this one because you're jumping into the next one. You're jumping into the next one. So you are literally teaching your body when we don't do those things. This right here, me, I am safe to receive. Right now, I can receive it. And expansion will start coming. Another thing is that people will find their signature sabotage. And everybody, every client, every student, every person I've ever worked with, every audience I've ever spoken to, every corporate gig I've ever had, always the same. Everyone has one move. Yours might be overthinking. Maybe it's procrastinating. Maybe it's picking fights. Maybe it's impulsively spending, working out, disappearing, insisting that you need more and more research because perfectionism, I want to get it right, I want to get it right. Starting everything and finishing nothing. Write yours down tonight. And then write down the opposite behavior. The one that proves that you're choosing safety over sabotage. So what sabotage move should we talk about? I disappear when things are good. I see this all the time. What does safety do? I stay visible for 5 minutes. I send the message. I post the reel. I go to the thing. We're not asking for perfection because perfection never exists. We're asking for you to be consistent. Even in nature, no two flowers are exactly the same. No two snowflakes. So let's talk about building your safety script from the moment that you start spiraling. When your brain says, this won't last, you answer back out loud while you breathe. Here's your script. Ready? Write this one down. It's safe for good things to say. I can hold this. I don't need chaos to feel alive. I'm learning a new baseline. And then step 2, do that. Whatever the combination is, it's safe for good things to say. I'm learning a new baseline. I can hold this. I don't need chaos to feel alive. Plus the breath and the new belief is what somatic manifestation actually is. It's not a vision board. It's not a rewired body. Those are the tools, the portals, the pathways for the abundance to come in. But if you're not a receiver of it, if you're not understanding it, if you don't believe you're worthy of having it, it is stuck behind the other side of the wall that you're not understanding. And so there's this, rewired body that we're looking to create. And there's this 24-hour rule. Most sabotage happens fast, a spike activation, and you blow it all up even before you've thought it through. So let's install one rule. No big decisions for 24 hours after a crash out. No breakup text, no quitting a job, no rage spending, no blowing up the plan, no over-exercising, over-fucking, overeating, over-drinking, over everything. Get yourself fucking regulated and then choose. You will almost never make the same decision after you're regulated. Almost never. And here's the thing that calm exposure does that people don't realize. It is the thing that changes everything. Because if calm feels unsafe, you can train it just like you train a muscle. Every day, 2 minutes, just sit in silence. Nothing else. Don't do anything. Eyes closed, hand on chest. Slow breath in, long breath out. Slow breath in, long breath out. And then when we're done, take a 2-minute slow walk. This is 6 minutes. That's it. 2 minutes, sit in silence. 2 minutes, eyes closed, hand on chest. Notice the breath. Listen to the sound of your nostril, of the air going through your nostril and going into you, cleaning it, and the sound of your voice, pushing it all the way out. And then we're going to walk for 2 minutes. And if you can't walk, do something physical. Put your hands against the wall and do push-ups. Do sit-ups. Take a little something in the fridge it's a drink or a beverage that's heavier and lift it in one hand for 30 seconds and then move it to the other hand. Put it in both hands. Raise it above your head. Do physical activity for 2 minutes and then that's it. You see, you're going to have this new protocol. I'm going to sit still for 2 minutes in silence. I'm going to breathe and then I'm going to move. You're teaching your body through repetition. Calm is not the warning sign of destruction, death, and doom. Calm is your new normal. Calm is the reward. This is why people who know every tool stay stuck. They do it once and expect transformation. The nervous system doesn't work that way. It works through repetition. It works through safety. It works through time. Now, I want you to stay with me. We're almost wrapping. So here's what we're going to do for 2 more minutes because this is where it connects. If you heard something in this episode, if you're saying, why do I ruin good things right when they start working? If you've done every manifestation practice and then something in you still won't let it land, what I want you to do is this. I don't want you to do another affirmation. You need a reset protocol. You need repetition. You need structure. You need a container that makes this new baseline totally automatic. And because you and I come from that same type of stress environment, and I've seen it succeed with my coaching and one-on-one clients, I wanted to make it accessible to everybody. So I'm doing my very first ever 21-day nervous system reset for money blocks. Because money is one of the most activated nervous system triggers we carry. And if your body believes that money means stress, exposure, or loss, it will reject it every single time. So the 21-day reset is what I take you through. This is what we're going to be doing for 21 days together in a live class, in a group chat with workbooks, with supportive resources like supportive resources, daily regulation practices, short, doable, ADHD friendly, subconscious patterning for scarcity mindsets, receiving capacity training, exactly what we talked about, but going 10 times deeper, money safety rewiring, closing the loop that keeps us in survival mode instead of in thriving mode. This is not think positive. This is not visualize harder. This is train your nervous system to hold more. Because once your body believes it's safe, money flows differently, love lands differently, opportunity stops slipping through your fingers. The link to enroll is in the show notes. I want you to start this March with me and spend the next 21 days resetting not just your money blocks, but your entire nervous system. So if you're ADHD, if you're neurodivergent, if you suffer from PTSD, if you're not good at meditating, if you think that the manifesting isn't working, it is not a mindset, it's not a manifestation technique, it's your body. And if this is for you, I have payment plans and you can sign up right now. So I know that you're thinking, wow, this is amazing. This is so helpful. Thank you, Michelle. You're welcome. But let's not just say thank you and you're welcome. I want you to send this to 5 people right now because we are all freaking stressed out. And you can say to your friend, I don't know why I ruin good things, but this podcast really hit. Because you know why. And more importantly, now you know exactly what to do because, and we're going to close it up here. You ready? You ready? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Us again. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Lost your job? That's okay. We're going to reset our nervous system. Can't pay the mortgage? That's okay. We're going to reset our nervous system. We're going to open that portal for abundance. You think that you're too old to find love. You think you're never going to be in love. You think you're never going to find that supportive partner. You got to start with yourself, babe. You've got to make a vow to yourself, to commit to yourself. And this is where it all starts. You do not self-sabotage. Your nervous system needs to correct itself to be familiar. Your baseline was chaos, criticism, or scarcity. Your body learned that it wasn't safe. So when the calm shows up, love will show up, money comes in, your system flags, this is okay to receive, because you were never broken. You just didn't know how to be familiar with safety. And the work is never the mindset. It's teaching your body that this new definition of safe is safe to have. Survival mode will always choose the familiar over the unfamiliar piece. You didn't choose to lose motivation. You just hit a nervous system safety ceiling. And we all know that if you can't get the small things, compliments, help, how are you a vibrational match to the big ones? This was episode Why You Sabotage Yourself When Things Are Finally Going Good. My name is Michelle Juanita Lamont, and I want you to join my community, my courses, and my energy. You came here to co-collaborate with the universe, babe. You are not from this planet. You are a spiritual being having this human experience, and I want to help you make it a lot fucking better. My name is Michelle Juanita Lamont. I love you. Come join it. You're worthy. It's time, and I am here to hold all of that for you and with you, and together we will overcome it. Together. Si se pueden, si se pueden, si se pueden. I love you, I love you, I love you. Until the next time, go listen to another episode, but go into the show notes and join us on Zoom.